In the quiet town of Wayland, Massachusetts, there was an old Victorian house that had stood for over a century. Known as the Blackwood House, it was once the home of a famous medium who held séances for the town's elite. After her mysterious disappearance, the house fell into disrepair, and locals avoided it, whispering of strange occurrences and lingering spirits. Isabella, a modern gay medium, had always been fascinated by the legends of Blackwood House. She had heard tales of its dark history and the spirits that supposedly haunted its halls. Driven by curiosity, she decided to spend a night in the house, hoping to connect with whatever entities remained. She arrived at dusk, the house casting long shadows across the overgrown lawn. The air was thick with the scent of damp wood and decaying leaves. As she entered, the floorboards creaked beneath her feet and a chill ran down her spine. Isabella took a deep breath, steadying herself before proceeding into the parlor, where she set up her candles, crystals, and other tools. The room was filled with faded furniture, covered in dust, and the air was heavy with a sense of foreboding. Isabella began her ritual, lighting the candles and calling out to the spirits. "I am here to communicate," she said, her voice steady. "If there are any spirits present, please show yourselves." For a few moments there was only silence. Then the temperature in the room dropped, and Isabella saw her breath fogging in the air. She felt a presence, something old, powerful, and full of sorrow. The shadows in the corners seemed to thicken, swirling like smoke. Suddenly, a faint whisper filled the room. It was soft at first, barely discernible, but grew louder, forming words. "Why have you come?" the voice asked, echoing through the parlor. Isabella closed her eyes, focusing on the energy around her. "I am here to communicate. I want to know your story." The shadows seemed to pulse, and a figure began to take shape in the corner of the room, a woman with hollow eyes and a translucent form. She wore a long black dress, her face etched with sorrow. "I am Eleanor Blackwood," the spirit whispered. "I was betrayed by those I trusted." Isabella shivered, feeling Eleanor's anguish. "What happened to you?" Eleanor's form flickered, the shadows around her growing darker. "They came to me seeking answers, guidance, but they feared my power. They condemned me, leaving me to rot in this house, trapped by their ignorance." The room filled with a cold, suffocating darkness, and Isabella felt a crushing weight pressing down on her chest. She struggled to breathe, sensing Eleanor's rage. "You don't have to stay here," she managed to say. "You can find peace." Eleanor's ghostly eyes met Isabella's, and for a moment there was a flicker of hope, but the shadows seemed to tighten around her, binding her to the house. "The shadows are my prison," she said, her voice a mournful whisper. "They feed on my pain, my fear. They will not let me go." Desperate to help, Isabella reached for her crystals, channeling their energy into the room. She recited a chant, calling on the spirits of light to dispel the darkness. The shadows recoiled, hissing as the light grew stronger, illuminating the room. Eleanor's form wavered, and the shadows around her began to dissolve. "Thank you," she whispered, a tear slipping down her ghostly cheek. "I am free." With a final sigh, Eleanor faded into the light, leaving the room empty and silent. The oppressive atmosphere lifted, and Isabella felt a sense of peace wash over her. As she packed up her things, she glanced around the parlor, noting how the shadows had receded, leaving the room bathed in the warm glow of the candles. The house felt lighter, as if a great weight had been lifted. Isabella left Blackwood House that night, knowing that Eleanor's spirit had finally found peace. The house remained standing, but the legend of the medium of shadows became a story of redemption, a tale of light overcoming darkness. And for Isabella, it was a reminder of the power of compassion and the importance of listening to the voices that linger in the shadows, seeking solace and understanding.